Leviticus chapter 7 might sound like a list of ancient rituals, but stick with me, because these sacred offerings are packed with meaning that's still powerful today. God was teaching Moses and all of Israel how to draw close to him. Not just with words, but with real, physical actions. So let's break down what's happening here. First up, the guilt offering. This wasn't just any old sacrifice, it was called most holy. Only the male priests could eat it, and only in a special holy place. And here's something intense. The blood and the fat, off limits for people. Those belong to God alone. It's like God was saying, some things are mine, set apart, sacred. Next, we meet the fellowship offering, also called the peace offering. This one's a little different. You could bring it for 3 reasons: to give thanks for God's blessings, to fulfill a vow, or just because you felt grateful and wanted to show some love. If you brought a Thanksgiving offering, you also brought bread, with yeast and without. Here's the important part: all the meat and bread had to be eaten that same day, nothing left for tomorrow. Why would God say that? Because worship isn't meant to be half-hearted or delayed. When we thank God, He wants our full attention right now. But if it was a vow or a free will offering, you could eat the meat the next day, but not after that. Anything left over got burned up. God's teaching: don't let your sacrifice go stale. Honor Him with your best while it's still fresh. And there's a big rule here: don't eat fat, don't eat blood. Anyone who did would be cut off from the community. These weren't just random food rules. They were a way of teaching Israel to live differently, set apart for God. Oh, and one more detail: the breast and right thigh of the offerings, God gave those to the priests as their sacred portion. That's how seriously God took worship. Every part of the offering, every step, every bite, it all mattered. So, what does this all mean for us? God's laws aren't just about rules. They're about teaching us to worship with honor, with purity, and with thanksgiving. When we come to God, let's bring our best. Let's show up with all our heart. If this story inspired you, hit like, drop a comment, share this with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe and follow for more. Let's spread the beauty of God's word everywhere.